Yo, what's up, everyone? Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Welcome on into another live stream, season 2 of Dortmund. Excited to be here. And I hope you all are doing well. Football fan, Alfie, Mike, Clyde. Good to see y'all in the chat. How was your, today's Friday? How's your Friday going? Yeah, today's Friday, sweet. Yeah, let's just recap the squad because there were a couple of suggestions about, what sort of transfers we made so far in the save. And yeah, this is the Dortmund team that we've got. Roman Berkey at the goalkeeper position, somewhere that we might look to improve here in season 2, because there aren't a whole lot of weak points in this Dortmund team. What's going on, Mateo? Jew, big man? Good to see y'all in here today. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think we definitely need to sign a center back in this transfer window. Akanji's pretty good. Hummel's got a decent rating. Zagadou has been solid as a substitute, but yeah, we're just looking after overall rating at this point. We can probably take Schultz out of the left back position because towards the end we do have Guerrero returning from his injury. He's only at an 82 rating. I think he might have dropped from an 84. But yeah, the main signing from season 1 was Memphis Depay, and then also bringing in Kyle Walker at the right back. Maybe we look to improve there too because he is 31 years old. But yeah, left back, I think it needs a little upgrade. Yeah, well, let's see what our transfer budget is looking like anyways. I mean, 131 mil, not bad, right? We can even update that to maybe like a 90-10 split. So 136 mil to spend over the course of this season. That's assuming we don't let any players leave. What's up, YouTube Doctor? Good to see you here. I always see you in the comment section of the videos, providing some good transfer suggestions. So good to see you in the live stream as well. Sula as a center back would be cool. Yeah, Sula could be a possibility. Obviously, like a bit of a transfer history with Bayern and Dortmund. So we'll have to see what's going on. But yeah, this is going to be like a 2 to 2.5 hour stream today. Now, a lot of you might be finishing up your Christmas dinners or plans with your family, if you're able to celebrate with family this year. And this might even be a 30,000 subscriber celebration stream. Let's see what we're on right now. We were on, I think, 29.95, so we had like 50, so we're on 953, so we're like 47 subscribers away from 30k. Maybe we can hit it by the end of the stream. We'll have to see. It's a big ask, but anything is possible. How about Luke Shaw at left back? Yeah, we'll put a whole bunch of left backs here into the transfer list. What's up, Rick? Good to see you here. Happy, welcome. Pear Shores. Yeah, let's get some Ajax players in here, man. I mean, the Eredivisie and Bundesliga pretty heavily linked. I'll just I'll search by Netherlands, and maybe we can pick up some Ajax, some AZ players. See what's going on here. So right now they've got, of course, Kleiber and Mazarari. Maybe we sign Mazarari as a right back for Kyle Walker in the future. But with shortlist, Per Shore's contract expiring in 12 months means it should be a good pickup. Maybe Tagliafico as a left back. Yeah, no need to necessarily create a second account, guys, but yeah, I mean, if you want to tell your friends about the stream, that's probably the best way to do it, or the channel in general. But yeah, let me know if you have any other defender suggestions, guys. MLS is also linked with Dortmund. Yeah, I mean, American players in general. I'm not sure if Gio Reyna or Christian Pulisic ever featured for MLS, but there's some high potential MLS players these days. I know there's some good ones on Philadelphia Union. Red Bulls have some good players. What's up, Santiago? Shures is 87 rated. 1.5 seasons. Yeah, maybe in some saves due to dynamic potential. But Brandon Aronson is kind of the big player from the Bundesliga. I think is he moving to Leipzig or something along the lines of that? I know he's linked to already a Bundesliga team. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Good to see all you hanging out in the chat today. Need to sign some wingers from Red Bull. New York Red Bulls or RB Salzburg, RB Leipzig. There's a lot of Red Bulls. Let's see. I don't have Josh Sargent at this point, no. But if we want to sign him, that could happen. I think the big player from New York Red Bulls is no longer there. They have a really high potential center defensive mid. We're just looking for defenders in general, Nicholas. I'll showcase the squad again because I know a lot of you might have just joined the stream. But yeah, I mean, this is what we've got right now. Again, I don't know what's going on with Guerrero, why he's only 82 rated. Maybe he'll improve because I'm pretty sure he starts at an 84. But not exactly the best stats. I mean, a 73 pace, 75 defending. Maybe we look to improve at left back. I think a long-term replacement could be an option at right back. I know Mela actually, I think he's off to Atalanta in January. So that's interesting. So I think a left center back and a left back could be good. Maybe some improvements here in the midfield as well. Our attack's pretty set. So yeah, we can look through some MLS players. We can look through some defenders. I know Josh Sargent was a suggestion, so we'll add him to the transfer list. Still over at Wolfsburg, contract expiring in 12 months as well. Merry Flickmas. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, today's been good so far. Yeah, went on a little morning run. Recorded a bit for Wolfsburg, so I should have an episode out for you guys on Sunday. That's the plan. Season 3 finale. As we're in Europa League and we've got some hype going on there. Maybe we can find some success this time around. All right, there's a lot of suggestions for Delit, so let's put them in. Let's get him in here. Mateus Delit, 21 years old, 86 rated. We've got the budget, so. Dude, Skov is like an everything position. He's got like all the stats, right? I know he's listed as a left wing back, but he's good anywhere. I think you could even play him at striker. This is season 2, Samuel. Let's see what sort of progress we made on the 30K subscriber goal. We're still at 2953. So if you're new around here, this is your first time in the stream. 47 subscribers away from 30K, guys. Mateus Oliveira, but in the meantime, yeah, let's get some more transfer suggestions going here. Let me guess, Angerald, are these some more like who were you suggesting last time? Was it Porto players, Benfica players, League NOS players? No, it was Sporting players. I remember specifically. It was Sporting, but Mateus Oliveira is a left back from Getafe. An agile striker, I agree. I agree, Josh. Yeah, I was right. It was Sporting players. You gave like 3 or 4 Sporting suggestions in a row. Jack, I would say like the tall striker is kind of coming in the form of Holland. What is he? He's 6'4". So we've got that going. We've got Mitro as well. So we really do need like one of those agile strikers that can turn on a whim. For sure, for sure. Patson Daka is pacey, but I think he's also pretty tall, isn't he? Let's see. Yeah, he's 6 foot, so not necessarily short, but he is joining Hertha Berlin, so he's on his way to the Bundesliga. Interesting. Can I say Delit? That's my best pronunciation. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. When we're gonna be trying to cross more now, I need to update my slider settings as well. I've got something slightly different for the live stream saves. All right, Tapsoba from, was it Bayer Leverkusen? I don't know if he'd make that big move, but hey, I mean Leverkusen, Dortmund, you know, they've got a couple of links with Julian Brandt. A little bit better for the release clause. I'm currently using Rashica in my Wolfsburg save, so I'll probably pass on him. Trying to try out some different players. Did Rudiger ever play for Dortmund? That would be news to me. I know he played for Stuttgart. But we could get some former Bundesliga center backs in here. He's actually transferred to Southampton, which is an interesting move. I mean, Ake is over at Man City, 26 years old, man. I was looking up some like FIFA 13 high potential players, and I saw this dude when he was, let's see, FIFA 13 was like 7-8 years ago. He would have been like 18 or 19. All right, Rudiger played for Dortmund. Interesting. I'm curious what year that was, Mateo, because that is news to me. Nicolas Pepe. All right, let's see. I think that'd be a pretty cool signing for the Bundesliga. We already had him scattered out. Malin's another player I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried Malin or Bodu in a save. So we can get both of them if they have it transferred away. Malin's still over at PSV. Keep in mind, we are trying to win Champions League this time around. Okay, Bodu's at Man City, so we'll probably pass on him. 2008 to 2011 Rudiger player. Dang, he must have been like super young then. All right, maybe that's a solid center back suggestion then. I'll get a couple more players in here. Emmanuel Dennis, yeah, from Club Brugge. Might be easier if I didn't. Oh, he's at the very bottom. There you go. I'm gonna say it might be easier to search him by Emmanuel. Okay, let's see what we got so far on the transfer list. So we got Per Schwarz and well, if we want to go big, we can go Delip, but I think Rudiger would be a pretty good signing. 83 rated, 28 years old, so he should be able to hit like an 84, 85, no problem. Josh, I've been seeing some of your growth tests, and you were like testing out like how some 30-plus-year-olds tend to grow, and as long as you feature them in enough matches, it's not really an issue this year with dynamic potential. What happened to Social Blade? You can't watch live counts anymore. Yeah, I think they updated it because the YouTube, I think the YouTube format changed where like for you guys, it just shows me on like 29.9 subscribers, but on my back end, like in my own back end studio, I can see how many exactly current subscribers I'm on. I think there is still a way for you to see real-time subscriber goals. So we'll scout out the rest of these players. Pau Torres is over at Chelsea, so I think we remove him. Yeah, Oliveira could be a good left back signing. We'll have to see what his rating is. Milik. Yeah, if we want to go for a taller striker. Let's see, what are some other like agile strikers that we could sign? I think Jota was suggestion, Gabriel Jesus, Manu Garcia. I mean, the form Jota has as of late for Liverpool could definitely be a good player. I could also see Jesus transferring away because he always seems to transfer out of Man City in most career modes. He's 85 rated, so that would provide a pretty good second option for Haaland. He might, I think Haaland's like 84 rated, isn't he? No, he's 88. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Manu Garcia. Can't say I'm familiar with him. Okay, that's Sporting. So that's a plethora of options now. Ooh, Thiago Almada. I think he could be a shout. We only used him for like a season or two at Southampton. Man, I remember his release clause was like super cheap as well. He was like 30 million for me 5 seasons in at Southampton. That was nuts. That's fair, Nick. I agree. That's a realistic signing for Milik or Milic. So yeah, we can definitely try to find some higher potential Polish players. But yeah, I think like that short agile striker that we can convert to a striker would be big. We just got so many tall players in the team already. I like the Pepe suggestion as well. Let's see. Dennis is 5'9", so this could be a potential signing. Jota, Gabriel Jesus. We'd have to pay really most of our transfer budget for him. So yeah, I think a couple of good options here for sure. You guys want to do a regen search? Because we are at the start of the season. I haven't checked like free agents or any of that stuff. So I mean, we can see if there's any good players in the free agents tab. Do like 16 to 23. And then if you guys want to look for regens, you can suggest some players and I'll go ahead and check. This guy's like a really zoomed in player picture. But yeah, we'll just check to see if there's any like green stats here. If there's any green stats, we'll go ahead and scout them out. See, this isn't a regen, but Jesus Oresso might be a decent player. We'll have to see what his overall is at. You never know what you might be able to find in the free agents. Early on, like season 2, season 3, usually you're not finding like amazing players, but later down the line you can find like those Messi, Ronaldo regens every now and then. This guy might be a good like squad rotational signing. Okay, so really no amazing players from the free agents, but let's go ahead and search up like Messi, Ronaldo. Sometimes they retire early on in the save. You know, your Ibrahimoviches, all of them. So Messi's still playing. Okay, Ronaldo probably is going to retire at the end of the season because his contract is coming to an end. Piotrek, we're in the second season of the save. Yeah, last year what did we do last year? We won the Pokal. That was the main achievement. Finished third in the Bundesliga, got knocked out of Champions League to Real Madrid. I'll search up Hudson Edouard as well. I know he's a slightly taller player, though, from Celtic. Yeah, 6'2". A league career mode are dreadful. Oh, A-League career modes. Yeah, I saw you commenting about that in Discord. I was thinking where that was from. But yeah, guys, already 120 concurrents on the stream. Much appreciated for the support. Hope you guys are having a good Christmas, holiday season. And if you want to help out the stream, feel free to leave a like. Helps recommend it out to new people. All right, Hwang Hee-chan from RB Leipzig. Let's see. He's got a real face these days. In game. Let's look up some other regens, though. We can look up, you know, Ribery, Robin, some former Bundesliga players. So Ribery seems to have retired. That's good news for us as far as the regen goes. And Robin. So let me quickly look up what their positions are. And in the meantime, I'll showcase the Dortmund squad that we've got already. So yeah, whoever you see here, we've already signed. We don't need to transfer list them. Like Depay, that was a pretty big signing from season 1. and we'll look them up. We got Ribery and Robin. So Ribery's a pretty easy regen to find, and that he's got like a bunch of unique positions. Center forward, as well as left mid, left wing. That's totally unique. You're not gonna have any issue finding him. And Robin, also pretty easy with the right mid, center, attacking mid. If you guys don't know how to find regens, I'll walk you through it here. Also got a video on the channel. Talking all about it, but essentially what you want to do, start by setting the range and the age of like 16 to maybe 21 or so. And then basically you look at the country that the real player retired in. So if we start with Ribery, he last played in Italy, and he's going to be French. So you do that, and then you just list the primary position first. So for him, it was a center forward. So we go to attacker, center forward, probably only have 1 or 2 results. There you go. Nicholas Martin, that's going to be his regen. Should be showing great potential, exciting prospect, things along that sorts. And then we'll do the same thing for Robin in the Eredivisie. He's not going to be a center forward, though, is he? He's going to be a right midfielder, I believe. There you go. So it's going to be this dude. What a name. I don't think I've ever seen a player with the first name of Sandy. Kragulmez? That's an interesting name, man. Get some unique findings with these game-generated players. Yo, what's up, Jack? Welcome on into the stream. Lars, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, yep. Amke, good to see you. Yeah, we might transfer this Wamana Tuka as well. Still over at Stuttgart. What positions are we looking to improve? I think we're mostly looking to sign a defender. So Guerrero's kind of like low rated at left back. We'll have to see like if we can do any development plans to help improve his pace in defending, but definitely want to sign a higher rated left center back. Kanji and Zagadou have good potential, but the rating's a bit low. So I think Rudiger might be the top option there. And then maybe like a long-term replacement at right back because Walker is 31. We do have Mela, but we might transfer list him because he's joining Atalanta in real life in January. So yeah, I don't know. He's a good player though. We'll have to see. That's a Turkish name. That's cool. But yeah, when I saw the umlauts, I was like, that might be Turkish or German. I wasn't sure. I think we transfer. Yeah, we shortlisted him. But yeah, they both look pretty good. He's got a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 3-star, 3-star, which we can of course train up. We'll get a full scouting report on him first, though. Yeah, Dumfries. Well, I think we were brought to like a block on signing him last season because like PSV didn't have enough squad depth. They weren't willing to sell him. Maybe that's changed. Because he was one of my top options. There you go. Now we can maybe pick him up for like a pretty good price tag. 33.5. About 40 mil. That'd be a good signing for sure. I'm digging the lo-fi beats today. Is there a regen from Pizarro from Werder Bremen? I don't think Pizarro starts in FIFA 21. I think he retired at the end of last season. Although he's like a freaking Bundesliga journeyman. Let's see, Claudio Pizarro. Yeah, he was last in FIFA 21 or FIFA 20, sorry. 40 years old. That's nuts, man. That's wild. Yeah, I would say he almost deserves an icon card. Genuinely, like, his career goes back so far, man. He was in FIFA 07. He was 27 years old in FIFA 07 playing for Bayern. That's wild. I should convert Dumfries to a center back. I mean, he's probably got the right stats for it. 6'2" as well. I should sign Peace Jack's regen. I just talked a new contract to him just before the save started, but he might be retiring at the end of the year. Yeah, he surprisingly still has a decent rating at 76. Yeah, there's the 50-year-old dude in Japan. That's right. But maybe let's get a couple more players here in the transfer shortlist, then we can move forward in the sim. Get those scouting reports in. I don't know, maybe we add like a couple more regens, and then we can move forward. Yo, an Inter Miami shirt for Christmas. That's a good choice. That's like one of those kits that you could wear around. 100%. Hey, let's check out Enes Bardi. Left midfielder. Over at Leicester. I am familiar with him. He's from Levante, that's right. Huntelaar and Stecklenburg regen. Yeah, Rick always coming through with those Dutch suggestions. We've got our Dutch expertise. Well, let's see. Huntelaar is not going to have an amazing regen. It looks like Huntelaar will be available. Stecklenburg still playing. I remember he played like up till season 3 in my personal Ajax save. Well, let's see if there's any young Dutch regens. I'll do that search. We can just keep it at that, probably. Let's see. See if we get any players in the green here. Man, there's actually a lot of Dutch regens. So let's narrow this down to just strikers. I mean, the Netherlands are going to have like one of the most populated players around the world. So if I had to guess, it would be this dude for Huntelaar's regen. Doesn't have potential status. Could also be this guy. So yeah, we'll search for like maybe 1 or 2 more regens. Sergio Aguero's still playing. I'll just do a quick search of like some high-rated older players. Do like 34 plus. I mean, Buffon is an easy one that comes to mind. Still playing. Neuer could technically have retired, but I doubt it. Yeah, he's still playing. I'm gonna kind of keep it restricted to Bundesliga, so players that have either played in the Bundesliga or are currently playing. Let's see. Edin Dzeko could be a shout. I mean, we know him from his time at Wolfsburg, don't we? Still playing. So we got Ribéry, we've got Robin. Who else? That kind of sums it up for the high-rated players. Let me see if you guys have any other suggestions. Zlatan? Handanovic? So it looks like Zlatan has retired. And we'll look up Handanovic as well. Yeah, Handanovic. So Zlatan might be the last regen we add. And then we can move forward in the sim. Plenty of suggestions for the Zlatan regen. That's fair. That's fair. Interestingly enough, though, he never played the Bundesliga. I always feel like he's covered like basically all the top leagues. I mean, he's played in, let's see, he started his career in Sweden. Then I think he went to, was it Ajax next? Ajax, then I think he went to Inter. Then it was Barcelona, Milan, PSG, United, LA Galaxy, now Milan again, if I'm not mistaken. If I got all those right, I'm kind of impressed with myself. That'd be like a cool kind of trivia thing. If any of you guys watch Spencer Owen, he actually has like a what's the series called? Anyways, he talks he goes like line by line of a player's career off Wikipedia, and it's like a kind of a game show between 2 of his guests that he brings on. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about, but I really enjoy that series. I'm a big like history nerd, so. Forgot Juventus? Yeah. Did he play for Juventus? I'm not sure. Enough comments in the chat that apparently he did. Actually, there's a lot of players that could be Zlatan's region. I think there was one of the free agents as well as one in Italy. Let's see. So as far as Serie A goes, it's probably this dude. Has a pretty good height at 6'2". Let's just sort by age. High-low work rates. 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. Not bad. Not bad for a regen. Okay, I think we're pretty good on players. Again, I'll showcase the current Dortmund squad for any of you that just recently joined. Kind of the areas that we're looking to improve. Definitely a new left center back and hopefully new left back as well. Maybe someone in the midfield. Maybe another goalkeeper, but I think we're pretty good as far as our attack goes. Also, an agile striker would be nice for squad depth. Club to club, that's right, Benjamin. Yeah. Yo, guys, we're actually getting pretty close on the subscribers. We're up to 29,971. So 29 subscribers away from the big 30K. Going into the stream, like the initial goal for the channel was to hit 30K before the end of the year, and then I was like, kind of at the pace we were going, okay, well, maybe move that up to Christmas. So maybe by end of the day, it could happen. I don't know if you guys are watching, haven't subscribed yet. Help us out. I'm thinking, like, what could I do if we hit 30K? We got to do something. We got to do something to celebrate. I wish I had like one of those one of those poppers, you know, that shoots confetti. Anyways, transfer budget increase. Interest in Oliveira. Maybe we need to make a move there. Interest in Dennis as well. Shave the mustache for 30K. I don't know, dude. Dude, this is a 2-month strong flick stash. Man, I don't know. I just feel like we would definitely hit it though. That's a big ask. I don't know. Anyways, offers for Marco Reus. Dang, that would be a funny moment though. Shaving it live on stream. What do you guys think? Maybe peer pressure will make me do it. Anyways, Marco Reus transfer offer from Everton. And then Kyle Walker. I kind of want to transfer list him. You know, we're never going to get as much as we do right now. We just signed him in January of last season to help improve our chances in Champions League. Obviously, that didn't work out. To be honest, I was trying to figure out either Dumfries or João Cancelo. Like, Cancelo was my top option, but I don't think we had the funds. Yeah, that would be a big improvement for us, actually. Yeah, I don't think we'll be selling Royce. So we can reject that offer from Everton. Although they're making some moves, though. This is interesting, though, for Kyle Walker. Having him join Chelsea. Let's see. Interesting career trajectory for him. Like, moving to another London club is a bit controversial. You know, having played for Spurs. Trick, make sure the birthday of the regens match by going to edit player. If that's the case, I learned something new. That's pretty interesting. I didn't realize that was the case. Because obviously, like, the age-wise, they're going to be different. But if birthday is the same, then that's pretty cool. But let me take a quick look at Dennis, because there were offers for him. The thing is, like, I don't know his rating. Let me see what he starts FIFA or career mode at. Starts at a 75, so realistically he's probably like a 77, 78. It's not bad for like a squad depth signing. I do feel like we've got some better options though. I kind of think Gabriel Jesus might be the move if we ever want to move to like a 2-striker formation. He would definitely want like an important squad role or a crucial squad role. Jota might be okay with rotational. Dennis would probably be okay with rotational. I don't know, I think maybe we should make the move on him. I do agree there's like higher potential players available, but we're specifically looking for like a shorter, pacey striker. I think 5'8", 5'9" is kind of the sweet spot for height for players that can like turn really nimbly on the ball. Pepe to striker. I don't know, could he play striker? He's got the pace. How's his finishing? 77 finishing is the only area I'm kind of concerned about. Martinelli, I don't think I added him. Yeah, let's get him here. So Gabriel Martinelli, left winger. Yeah, I think that could be a good option too. What are you guys thinking? Are we talking Dennis or Martinelli? I think it's kind of between those two for me. Transfer budget's not an issue right now. 136 mil. Selling Haaland or Sancho for realism? I think Sancho going would be a pretty realistic move. Something I am considering as well. I do think we should eventually let some players go from this Dortmund team because that just tends to happen. Yeah, I think Dennis might be the more realistic between the two. Well, let's submit an offer for Dennis. See if we can get a good deal here. He's got a release clause of 32.8. He starts career mode at a 10.4 value. If we switch it to euros. So he starts at an 11.5. I think we could probably look more closer to 20. I'm going to start at... Man, it's tough to start when you don't have like a evaluation available. I'm going to do 17.5, which might be a little high, but... Okay. I don't really use this guy, to be honest. He was out on loan last season. So they probably want close to 20. I'm going to do 17.5 again. Okay, and they actually accept that. So I think that's a decent deal. Like, considering his market value begins career mode at 11.5, it's probably gone up to about 15 these days. He only wants a sporadic role, which is lower than I expected. I was going to offer him rotational, but... Okay, a 3-year deal, that's fine. It's a good thing they offered the the wages, because I always like to check that before. Let's go and accept this. I think this is a good signing to begin the season 2 begin season 2. And he's up to a 78. So that's not bad at all. I mean, let's take a look at his market value. We'll have to update his kit number. But let's see. Yo, I'm surprised they accepted that low. 22.5 for his market value, and they accepted 17.5. I think he had his contract expiring at the end of the year, but I've not seen a whole lot of deals that go for 5 million under the market value. That's really good. Let's update this kit number. As a reminder, though, we do have our homegrown talent returning from loan. This dude. Milan Long, a center attacking mid. Now he's 18 years old. Potential to be special still. He's 5-star, 5-star. Left-footed. I mean, kind of want to... Maybe we convert him to a striker. But then again, we have like a lot of... Got a lot of tall strikers in the team already. We should probably transfer list some players. But let's see. As far as Dennis's squad number goes. Okay, so he's got the number 42. Let's see what else he wore. Pretty much the number 42. Okay. The issue with that, though, is I don't think we can exceed like a certain squad number for Bundesliga. Internationally, he wears the number 15, 13, and 11. All those are taken. What do you guys think for a squad number here? Number 23. Emre Can has that number. Seems like all these numbers are taken by Dortmund. I mean, if 12 is open. Dude, 21, it's 42 divided by 2. I mean, Marius Wolf can be changed because we'll probably transfer list him. 15 or 12, 31, number 18. Yeah, we could do 18. I don't even know who this guy is. Probably one of the players that came back from loan. Let's see. Oh, it's one of our Youth Academy players. Okay, so that leaves us with still 112 mil. And we can probably transfer list some players. So we've got Berkey, we've got Hitz. Then a couple of young keepers, so we'll add the lowest overall one on the loan list. As far as left backs go, I want to kind of keep Schmelzer because he's like a long-term Dortmund player, although he's probably not going to feature all that much for us. Center back wise, we probably keep everybody. Maybe this guy can go on loan. I mean, all these younger players, I'm just going to send out for now. Even if we don't do a third season here with Dortmund, you know, there's no reason to have them in the team. We might keep Sergio Gomez. Let's see what his stats look like. 3-star, 3-star, good amount of pace. I don't know, he's kind of a... We'll see what kind of loan offers we receive. Same thing could be said about Postlock. Could play right back for us. Pretty versatile player. I'm going to transfer list Wolf. And I think I'm pretty good there. Make Delaney a center back. He becomes an 84 inside a CDM like Ndidi. Well, let's see. Yeah, I can see him becoming a high-rated center back for sure. He's 6 foot. He's left-footed. That'd be good for like a second choice center back option. We do have Zagadou though. I should bring Pulisic back. Imagine, dude, if we... I'll say this: if we transferless Sancho, then yeah, I would be okay with bringing Pulisic back. Although he plays more on the left, though, probably left or centrally. Depay is someone that we can definitely move around. But as far as like pacey, prolific strikers go, that's what the board or our assistant manager gave us. A couple of Bundesliga talents here. I don't know why Adair and like these older players are included in the list, but let's see what we have for the rest of our transfer list. Sancho for Pulisic swap deal. Well, Sancho is going to be definitely having a higher market value. If they want to do a swap deal plus some cash, I don't know if you can do that with the computer, but I think I'd have to see how that works. I'm going to transfer shortlist Pulisic. $22 years old, 83 rated. Yeah, I think Dennis Zakaria would be a good shout. He's still at Mönchengladbach. Contract expiring in 12 months as well, so we can get another budget signing. I'd almost be okay with just like making that move right now. Like imagine a midfield partnership with Emre Can and Zakaria. Dude. Opponents are not getting through that. Yo, what's going on, Studio Life? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Any other players we should add to the transfer list before we make some more signings? Diego Carlos, Koundé, Nathan Ake. Yeah, we do need to think about like potential center back signings too. I mean, ideally someone that's left-footed. Let's see. Diego Carlos is a right-footed player. Forced our weak foot on him, though. You guys are saying sign Højbjerg. I mean, I know he's got Bundesliga experience playing for Bayern to an extent. Never really broke into the first team, but hey, I didn't realize he was an 84 rated 25-year-old. Gabriel. I'm guessing it's this one here. Emre Can's overhead kick. I personally don't remember it, but I know he's like definitely one of the more technically sound players. Rick, you're really pushing that Delit signing suggestion. I mean, I rate it. I'd like to get some more Dutch players into the squad. Yeah, I mean, if we... Let's see. Assuming Delaney goes here, I heard he's going to improve his overall to an 83. And then we sign another center defensive mid. That could be not a Kanji, Zakaria. I don't know. Some good options for us. And then we have the suggestion of who was it? The former Dortmund Stuttgart player. Yeah, it was Rudiger, also suggested. Højbjerg instead of Zakaria. I think, yeah, both could be really good. I think that would be a pretty interesting signing. Delaney has a center back card and foot. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. This would be a really unique signing, in my opinion. Like, Zakaria is pretty frequently signed in career mode, although this would be somewhat realistic, you know. Players from the players from the Bundesliga often transfer to Dortmund. Yeah, appreciate it, freestylers and Game Force. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys too. I think it's okay that Højbjerg isn't quite as pacey because Emre Can more or less makes up for that. Yeah, they would both be somewhat realistic. Let's see. 55 to 77. 62 to 63. So I think from like a transfer decision, Zakaria is the better deal because he's younger, has an higher overall, and he probably has more potential. Also someone we could convert to a center back if we really want to. Yeah, I appreciate it, Willow. Glad to hear you found the channel recently. Glad to hear you're enjoying the content as well. And yeah, have a good day, man. Yo, we're getting closer, guys. On my end, 29,985 subscribers. I kind of just want to keep streaming until we hit 30K. Let me see if we can find like a real-time subscriber count. Let's see. I've count updates every second. Let me see if there's a real-time one. Okay, so there kind of is on Social Blade. Except it still goes like 29.9. I guess like once we hit 30, it'll update. Can I check Nathan Ake? Yeah. Am I pronouncing that right, by the way? I always wondered that. Freestylers, I'm from Seattle, Washington, here in the United States. This is the second season of the Dortmund save. Inbal. I think we approach for Zakaria. I know he's like a popular signing, but for a Dortmund career mode, I can see it. Because they're going to accept like 63. I'm almost certain. Anytime a player has his contract expiring, I bet if we even submit 60, they'll be fine with it. There you go. Like, it's just too much to pass up on, guys. Like, 60 mil for Zakaria? It's nuts. Yeah, Seattle's all right during this time of the year. A little bit rainier in this particular season. I don't know if you guys ever visit the United States and Seattle in particular. I always recommend coming in like the spring or the summer, even fall. Summers in Seattle are pretty nice. Doesn't get too warm, but stays pretty sunny. Let's see, as far as wages go, we're probably looking at about 60 to 80K. I'm going to be thinking about Oliveira, yeah. Bring back Aubameyang? I'll have to see what his rating is and like if he's already started to decline. That might be the end of the playlist. No, there's still a couple more songs. All right. Always love it when the players offer the wages so we don't have to do any work. And then we'll update squad number here. Now, I'm guessing Zakaria probably has his best rating at center defensive mid. Just looking at his stats, maybe center back could be higher. I mean, let's see. As far as defensive awareness goes, his slide tackle's at 86, or stand tackle's at 86, slide tackle at 82. Defensive awareness, yeah, he's probably higher rated as a center back in all honesty. But let's see kit number wise. So he's the number 8 for Mönchengladbach, which might be taken. Arne Jakobsen. Well, I don't know who that is. I'm guessing another Youth Academy player. Yep. So we're good there. Yeah, Ashton, it is just after, well, it's almost 1 o'clock here in the afternoon. Yeah, we'll sim forward here in a second. Let me see if any offers have been submitted for Oliveira. I think now we turn our attention to the left back position. Maybe even a right back as well with Dumfries. Let's see. Okay, no offers there. So that's good news. And offer accepted from Newcastle. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we move in on Oliveira right now, or should we add some other left backs into the team? I know Angelino has been suggested a couple of times, so I'll add him. Malacia as a left back. Let's see. I think his release clause was what, 44? 45? All right. I'm almost at the point where I'm good with making repeat signings just because we've already done so many career modes at the start of FIFA 1. Like, if we think about it, let's see, we've had the main channel series with Southampton, Ajax, and now Wolfsburg. And then for live stream wise, we've done Inter Miami, Hamburg, Real Betis, Napoli, PSG, City. And then what other series have we done? We've got the whole City Road to Glory going on. We did Mainz. We're doing Dortmund. I think that covers them all. Am I missing any? Please do Feyenoord after this. Yeah, as far as like the next career mode goes, I'm thinking Premier League or La Liga. I'm not against doing another Bundesliga career mode this year. I think it's actually very likely I'll do a second Bundesliga career mode. Werder Bremen, definitely one that I'm considering. They've got some good players. But I think we're okay with moving forward on the sim. Apparently we did something. Hey, brand exposure. Nice. We could probably set up a look at our board objectives here. Not going to worry about youth development, but brand exposure. Okay, long term. Got it. Got it. I'm not sure how an overall rating of 82 plus justifies being one of the best players in the world, but we'll take it. So they want us to win the cup, win the league, and reach the final of Champions League. Yeah, Villarreal are another team I'm pretty familiar with and would be considering. I think Valencia, Villarreal, Real Betis. I wouldn't mind doing like a proper Real Betis career mode because they're one of the teams I enjoyed the most about the Journeyman. they got the rivalry going with the derby against. Remind me who the Real Betis derby. It's against Sevilla. Yeah. So like the Sevilla derby is, you know, two pretty significant teams in La Liga. Sevilla having the success in the Europa League last season. So yeah, and they've got some high potential players. They'll also start the crew mode with Fekir, who we didn't get to use for the Journeyman. Well, let me sort out this training here. Got to get our player sharpness up a little bit. Yeah, that's right. We wanted to check out Aubameyang. Let me do this training drills really quick. But then it's not a live stream unless we do a penalty kick practice. So I'll do that in a bit too. I don't think we've actually gotten an A drill on this particular save. We've been doing it all the time on the whole city road to glory. But let's see. Aubameyang. Let's see if he's still over at Arsenal. He is. 86 overall, which I think might have dropped. I want to say he starts on 88. Starts on 87. That would be pretty cool if we brought him back and he like ended his career with the Champions League at Dortmund. Yeah, sounds good, YouTube Doctor. I'm also considering Lille as a potential career mode. I'll do France eventually. But as far as France goes, it'd probably be Lille, Lyon. I think Lille would probably be who I do a career mode with in France. Yo, bring back Dembele. That's a shout. If we decide to transfer list Sancho, then Dembele might be the replacement. Let's see, he's got a market value of 63. Sancho's going to be, gosh, who knows how much. I'd say like 150 mil, if I had to guess. 200. Yeah, he's got a market value over 200. That's nuts. Train Delaney as a center back. That's right. So first thing, we can add him. Do that. And then maybe do center back training for Delaney. If we want to sign a center back, we'll be set. Sancho, Cam, and Dembele on the right. I think if I were to do that, I would probably use Dembele as the center attacking mid because he's got the 5-star. That's really useful for me. On the other hand, Dembele is left-footed, which I would want on the right side. Dang, that's nuts. He's gonna be like one of the better center backs in the league. It's wild that you can practically train Delaney anywhere. Gio Reyna's overall in this save, he's up to a 76, which isn't bad considering I think he starts at like a 71. Let me see. He starts at a 74, so 74 to 76 in one season. Not great, not horrible. Might even have some changes. Let's see. With that said, I think I'm not sure if we started this save before or after the 4th, because you got an upgrade from a 73 overall to a 74 overall. And on the 13th of November, he went from a 70 to a 73. So, yeah, it's tough to say when he started this save. Guys, we're getting closer. We're, according to me, on my end, we're 5 subscribers away to 30,000. I think there's 5 people in here that haven't subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna keep hitting refresh here. We got to screenshot it if we hit 30,000 subscribers live on stream. Zakaria for center back, Kimmich for a cam. Hey, what's going on, Manir? Happy holidays. Yeah, good to have you here in the stream. Glad you guys are able to hang out for a bit. Yeah, we're going to keep on scouting out Ake because we might end up making that signing because we want a left-footed center back if we decide not to use Delaney there. Hey, Frederick, watching the channel for a long time. I appreciate it. I know there's a good amount of you guys that have been watching the channel since, I mean, earlier on in FIFA 21, like the Southampton save or previous FIFAs, you know. I mean, I've been making content since FIFA 13, so there might be a couple of you that watched the legendary York City career mode from FIFA 13. Anger ruled, we have not been sacked at Hull City as of yet. Could happen, but at this point we still have a job. All right, a couple of final scouting reports coming through. 30k, did we reach it? Let's see. On my end, it's still showing 29.95. Oh, on the real-time subscribers, it does say 30k though. Dang, that's nuts. Going into the stream, I think we started at like 50, so that's pretty wild. I appreciate it, guys. If one of you guys get the screenshot, you should send it to me on Discord or like Twitter or something. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Awesome, dude. I'm gonna screenshot this really quick. Man, that's wild, dude. We started FIFA 21, I think, on like 24,000 subscribers. Pretty wild to think. Dang. Yeah, anytime you hit like one of those like 30k, 40k, really up to 100, that's pretty wild. Anyways, let's keep it going here, guys. Not trying to get too emotional on stream. But I appreciate the support, everyone. If you're just subscribing today or you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, it means a lot. Go for it, Wills. You can always ask a question. Wills, it's really unfortunate that your comment got held for review. I mean, it's... See, personally, if I would have gone with that, like, I would have figured out like a fruit that starts with D. But anyways, we move on. When's the Wolfsburg career mode? Sunday, I think, is the next episode. And I think I'm still getting those errors where like a message is held for review, you can't show it. So that's That's unfortunate, Wells. Well, there you go. Classic comeback. The error glitch is back. That's right. Let's get another playlist going here. This is like the second to last. We got one more song in the playlist. Jingle Bells 1989 cassette. And we'll get another one loaded up. According to my analytics, people are like unsubscribing, resubscribing so they can be the 30,000th subscriber. Yeah, let's get Sim forward here. I agree. Do I think a Schalke career mode's good to do? I mean, I did a career mode challenge with them. So yeah, they make for a pretty good one. I think you do need to focus a good amount on the youth academy. Also offers for Wolf 17.4 from Wolfsburg, not Wolfsburg, Hertha Berlin. Yo, low-key, I think Wolf should go to Wolfsburg. We should wait it out until Wolfsburg submit an offer. What do you guys think here? Should we wait it out for Wolfsburg, or should we just accept this offer from Hertha? Yeah, it is Christmas here in the States. It's like 1 o'clock for me. 20 to 22. All right, let's see what's going on here. I mean, I'll start at 22. Go with that. Hey, all right. I just subscribed to the Southampton career mode and I'm enjoying the content. I appreciate it, man. I mean, it's always the aim, bringing out good content for you guys, and glad to hear it's being received well. I'm doing good, person. Maybe we just reached 30,000 subscribers live on stream. That was quite a moment. Honestly, like, I knew there was like a possibility. You guys come through in a lot of ways. But yeah, Alfredo, have I ever played Football Manager? Yeah, I played a little bit. I did notice they have like a holiday sale going on, so I was thinking about picking that up. Maybe playing a little bit in between, you know, the content production, like making videos. As far as the Dortmund save, this is purely for like a live stream career mode. Right now, I'm just going to be focusing on the Wolfsburg stuff for the videos, and then once we finish up Wolfsburg, I'm gonna have like a new series coming out, like a Road to Glory, not a Road to Glory series, like a career mode series. And then I think I'm gonna be making some more tutorial content in the new year. I've got a couple of ideas in mind, and tutorial videos actually do pretty well on the channel. They seem to be received a good amount. So yeah, I'll be trying to get that out for you guys. Like tutorials that will apply to both like people that are new to career mode and those of you that played a lot. So hopefully everyone can get some use out of them. Yeah, Hunters, we do have a homegrown talent. He's pretty good. He's up to a 79 rating after just one season. It's going to be... Where's he at? This guy. I got to update his lighting because this guy's like glowing, and then update his brightness a little bit, but it looks pretty good for a cam. 80 pace, 72 shooting, 80 passing, 77 dribbling, 5-star, 5-star. High-low work rate, 6'4". No traits yet, but looks decent. And then I remember for our homegrown talent, when he went to West Ham, he had like glitched lighting. It's wild. Frederick, I'm either thinking England or Spain for the next country. We'll either do Premier League or La Liga career mode. What's going on, Rudy? Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, as far as Arsenal goes, I think they need to find a way to turn it around, right? I mean, a club of that stature definitely should not be where they are in the table. Whether Arteta is going to be the guy for them moving forward or whether they need to go a different direction, I think is still yet to be seen. It's always a tough situation for managers, man, that used to play for the club. Because I think there was a lot of criticism about Lampard going to Chelsea because had it not worked out as well as it did, then, you know, maybe the fans start to turn on him a little bit, even though he's like a club legend, right? What do you guys think is the next area we should focus on? Left back? I think it's got to be. Let's sort by position here. So Oliver made the move. Galoni. So right now, really, Malaki, Malasi. I almost did the Gattuso clip. Every time I see his name, I think of the Gattuso clip. Malacia. Dang. But Malacia seems to be the top option here. Maybe we get some more left back suggestions though, if you guys have any. Yeah, Cormac, as far as like what Premier League teams, Brighton could be good. West Ham is someone I'm considering. Yeah, someone with a face game. I agree with that. Let me do a quick search. All right. In terms of left backs with a real face, I mean, Grimaldo is one of the higher rated ones that don't play in a top 5 league over at Benfica. Although he has, ooh, that's interesting. So City have both Grimaldo and Angelino. I think we could pick one of them up. I think Angelino might be a realistic transfer in that case. Does he have a real face? Yeah, he does. History of playing for RB Leipzig. Also Mendy. I think if Mendy's at City, then we gotta. I think Angelino would be the move then. Let's see. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Let's do it. Angelino's gonna be the move. Hopefully they don't want too much. Ideally like 50 or so. Yeah, we're not going to give up our homegrown talent. We're going to get 50 for this, I believe. There you go. 50 for Angelino. Not bad at all. What's going on, John? Welcome to the stream. Mercy. As well as AJD Plays. Or AJD Talks, excuse me. Tetsuya, welcome to the stream. Check on Tierney, see how much he's grown for Arsenal. Yeah, we can see the progress report on some players. Don't mind looking him up. He looks like be on his way to Milan. Yeah, Marseille's another shout for France. I kind of forgot about them. So I think Marseille, Lille, Lyon. Lyon might not be the best for career mode because they have so many high potential players. It gets a little bit too easy. Marseille would be good in that they've got like a strong history in the early 2000s. What, the first French team to make it to Champions League final, excuse me. Hey, I appreciate it, Clyde. Yeah, Monaco as well. I mean, they had that really good season maybe 5-ish years ago. And they had Mbappe for a while too. Do they also have was Martial also at Monaco? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was at Monaco for a couple years. And then I want to figure out a way to do like some career mode challenges for like those more niche teams like Porto, maybe some other Eredivisie teams, even MLS. Baller, the stream started about an hour and a half ago. We're 122 into the stream. Yeah, so that really leaves three or four really good options for France. So Mon's coming through with the Malmo. I'm not surprised. First comment that I've seen from you, Mons, and it's got to be the Malmo suggestion. Yeah, I appreciate it, Baller. We reached it earlier on today's stream, probably about half an hour ago. I'm not gonna say I didn't expect it, but I said it would be kind of a slim probability to reach 30,000 subscribers on a stream. Because we started the stream at like 29,950 or so. Yeah, let's make this left back signing though. Because we're on a little bit of a time constraint. Angelino's going to be the guy we go for. I want to get at least one match in. So I think we make this Angelino signing. Probably about 60 mil. Or 60, not 60 mil, 60K. Do you think you can make an actual Road to Glory with an English club? Yeah, I am considering it for later this FIFA. It is, like, a Road to Glory is kind of a big commitment, but I wouldn't mind doing it with a team like, I don't know. I think if I did, it would probably be Bolton. Just because, you know, a couple of former American players there, so... We're going to have to offer like 80 to 100K for his wages. What are you guys saying here? I don't want to like overpromise here, but if he's on 120 right now, we need to make sure we offer enough that if it's not enough, he doesn't walk away straight away. So I think we got to go between 80 to 100. Maybe we just do 90. One thing I've thought about doing for like a Road to Glory is to do kind of the Journeyman format that we did for the live stream, except maybe we do each team is either one episode, or maybe we do like the current format where I do 2 episodes for each team / each season. You guys are saying 100 for the wages? I think that would be okay. We could have gotten away with less, but 100's not too bad. We've got the funds for it. All right, so that's the left back position sorted. What do we do now? We could sign a center back, we could sign a right back, or maybe we save some funds for January. Yeah, if online career mode ever happens, man, that'll be really interesting. That's really going to open up the game for YouTube collaborations. Because you could get like a group of people that are like really good at the game. I mean, even esports players could like make a career mode, and that could be interesting. Or you could have like some of the bigger career mode content creators, the ones with the most subscribers, and also just like growing channels in general, you know? That's one thing that's cool about the career mode community is I think we all support each other really well. Let's make sure Zakaria is on one of these trainings, though. Yeah, Youth Academy stuff for sure. That would be interesting. That'd be very, very cool to see. I think there's probably enough Youth Academy career mode channels that they can make a full-on league. I think they could definitely find like 18 plus career mode channels. Look at this offer from PSG though. 310 to 456. Have you guys ever had a player whose value is like over $1 billion? I wonder if that could be a thing. Because essentially you didn't need to have like a, I don't know, like 95 plus overall and be super young as well. Maybe for a homegrown talent. I could see it happening. $500. No way, dude. Imagine if a 500 million transfer goes. I don't even know what I would want to do with all those funds. Do you guys think I should talk? If they accept 500, let's just for bans. What are we saying? You guys are saying no, please try. I think we've got to try 500. $500 million. That's like a financial takeover from one transfer. I'm not doing less than this because like even the max price set by our assistant manager was like, I think it was like 450. Dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, that was super unexciting. I thought they were at least going to go like 300. All right, let's get these trainings done. Zakaria definitely leads it as well as Angelino, so perfect to have these guys. I mean, they didn't walk away, but they also came back with like a 200 offer, so they're never going to meet the 500 if that's what they come back with. Let's see, here's Zakaria. I mean, if there's enough of you guys that want a match sharpness video or like tutorial, then I can pretty easily make that. It's just tough for me to sometimes to tell, like, because I play a good amount of career mode, like between the live streams and for videos. I'm not sure like what you guys might know, what you might not know, because I don't want to make a video on something that, you know, most of you already have the routine down for. But if there's enough people that are interested in it, then yeah, it's pretty easy to actually achieve match sharpness. You just need to go through a certain format. I mean, essentially just to walk through it, you make a second team sheet for training. You don't include any of your first team players, and then you use this training team sheet for to improve their sharpness, make sure they're like above 50 so they don't get the decline to his rating. And then your starting 11 typically will keep full sharpness just from playing matches. Yeah, that's the short answer. But going into the season, you want to use your first team for training, because that way they have full sharpness going into the first match day, and then after that you can switch it up. If shorter video content was like more promoted on YouTube, I wouldn't mind doing like a 1 minute series where you like describe things in crew mode. That'd be pretty cool. Here's the squad overview though, DNO2. Waiting on Delaney to convert to a center back, and then I think we might make a signing there, or we'll start a Kanji. Yeah, this is the team. We just brought in Angelino. We just brought in Zakaria as well. So, pretty good team. And there is the Delaney position change. Good timing there. I saw some suggestions saying he would like turn to an 84 center back. And he goes into an 83. Still not bad. And he's still 29, so we could see an improvement in his rating. Interest in Jesus, though. They received a 75 mil offer from PSG. We could still go in for Nathan Ake, although he's only 81 rated. Ooh, 1 minute things on TikTok or Instagram. That might be a shout. Might be a shout, Scott. I know there's like a pretty big FIFA following on TikTok. I just need to get into that routine, to be honest. Let's see. We still want to do training for Zakaria. Talkify. That would be something. I think there were some suggestions. If I make a cooking channel, I should name it Cookify. I mean, you could use it for essentially anything. A financial-based channel, Financify, Investify. I didn't want to do that. I want to change players here really quick. Do Zakaria. Yeah, I am actually pretty decent at cooking, Frederick. I would say it's definitely one of my hobbies outside of like doing YouTube and video games. For me, it's like it's a relaxing thing to do. Shopify. I think that one might be taken. Yeah. But yeah, cooking for me is like really relaxing. I would be down to make like some basic cooking life skills, because I think if you reach like a certain threshold for cooking, it will significantly improve your quality of life, you know. And it's just one of those things I was fortunate enough to learn it from a pretty young age from my mom. So, you know, once you learn it early on, it's a lot easier. Same thing with like learning a foreign language. But when is this? We got the Super Cup in 7 days, so we're almost there. A couple more days of training. Look at Malakia. I want to see his rating. Yeah. Oh, I said it. It's Malacia, not Malakia. Oh man, I swear I might not sign him just for that reason. Let's see, Malacia. He's at a 77, so not great. Yeah, American Christmas food is pretty good. At least for my family. We usually have the tradition of doing like fondue. Not like a cheese fondue. It's with essentially with like a beef tenderloin. You cut into like small chunks and then you cook it in hot oil, and then you have like French bread and dipping sauces with it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, a cooking channel would be cool. I do have some plans for it later down the line. I think YouTube these days is compared to when I was like last really into YouTube, like 2016, 2017 era. Yeah, I think like personal channels are a lot more common these days. You know, vlogging based channels, that sort of stuff. I mean, back then you still had your Casey Neistats and people doing daily vlogs, but that scene is like just blown up in recent years. Let's get Dennis's training up for these last couple of days, though. Use squad report, though. Get rid of this guy. Though Jonathan Winter is a pretty sick name. Not great potential, though. I think I need to accept this loan agreement. Okay, we did already. And then we can set up some scouting networks if you guys want before we reach the Super Cup. We got a 5-star, 4-star scout from Germany, 5-star, 5-star from Netherlands, and a 5-star, 5-star from Austria. I saw on my Wolfsburg save, someone mentioned it in the comments, and I've been noticing it as well. I have a scout from Austria named Xavier Maas. And then if you go into like the emails, hopefully it still shows in the archive. It doesn't, unfortunately. But essentially, it's like an abbreviation. So for his abbreviation, it's Xmas. I was gonna make a post on Twitter or something about that, but our transfer budget is almost brought to an end. I didn't realize after those signings, but yeah, YouTube friends. I mostly talk to, let's see, Be Honest, Cutsy, most of the career mode community. Niren, Wolfie, Cutsy, DK, I try to check in with every now and then. But in terms of YouTubers that I've actually met, I think it's just Be Honest. Yeah. Yeah, we've met up a couple times when I went down to LA when he still lived there and when he's been up here in Seattle. Well, let's see. We wanted to set up a Youth Academy report. That's what we wanted to do. If you guys have any country suggestions, we'll do one in Germany for sure. We'll just do we'll just do 6 months any. And then I'll leave it to you guys for these other two, Netherlands and Austria. Could set up a scouting network there. Could go somewhere else. Yeah, I've met a couple of football players. When I played for the Sounders, we had like some events where I played FIFA with them. Hanwana Buana, one of them. He still plays for the Sounders. He's really good at FIFA. I saw Clint Dempsey in a restaurant once. But he was with family, so I just let him do his thing. Let's see, Dortmund, where do they typically find players? I almost feel like we should have some in the Nordic countries. What type of player are you looking for, Rudy? I don't think I ever set up a scouting network in Northern Ireland, so I'm down to do it. But in terms of other players, it seems like there's a couple for Sweden. Let me actually check our youth academy and see like where we have players from already. We've got Norway. So we haven't done Sweden yet. Looks like we've done US. So maybe we do Sweden for one. And then we do something else here. Maybe physically strong from Sweden? What do you guys think about that? And then I'll let you guys come through with another suggestion. I'm seeing a couple for Northern Ireland. For Republic of Ireland. We'll just do physically strong here for Sweden. Change Guerrero to a cam. I think I'm going to move him at least to left midfield. Maybe cam later on. Serbia to find the next finish. You know where we should scout? We should scout Poland. Because we brought up the concept of maybe signing like Milik or Milic for the next Lewandowski. We've also have Blaszczykowski having played for Piszczek. I think Poland would be a good shout. I don't know, a couple different kinds of players we could look for. We could go defensive minded. Playmaker, physically strong, winger. What's up, Tizian? Let's just go with try technically gifted. Something a little different. Then I'll finish up these trainings. We'll get into that match, and that should put us right around the 2-hour mark. No, you're good, Samuel. Yeah, I do YouTube full time these days. Hasn't always been a thing, but yeah, these days. Yeah, essentially for me, I'd say there's been 2 periods that I've done YouTube full time. And that was like after university. I did for a couple of months and then right now. And I'll try to get to Ireland later, guys. I promise. But for me, it's like Poland is definitely a country we should be scouting. A keeper would be good. Hopefully we can get one from that any network in Germany. Yeah, I found youth keepers do go pretty quickly if you set them out on loan. I've seen a couple go up like +7, +8. Even just young keepers in general. The issue though is like if you promote them to the first team, their sharpness just doesn't stay where it should be because it's almost impossible to keep keeper sharpness up in my opinion. At least that's what I found. Piszczek loan offer. Interesting. From Bayer Leverkusen of all teams. All right. I think maybe we should let Postlak go out on loan to Ajax. Seems somewhat realistic. And I think that was the last training drill, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Yeah, Super Cup against Bayern. Chance for us to win a trophy early on. You love to see it. What's up, Jacob? And then Zagadou wants the start. I don't know if it's going to happen, Zagadou. Might feature him on the bench. Let's get this press conference out of the way, though. Oh, that's right. Technically, the Jürgen Klopp Journeyman is in the description still, but yeah, I feel like more people identify with the Dortmund crew mode than a Jürgen Klopp Journeyman. He's still on the thumbnail too. I gotta quickly look up these slider settings though. I'll do 5-minute halves, why not? Because right now it's on my Wolfsburg settings. Let's see. Just give me a second, guys. Then whole sliders. I guess we use that. Oh man, this goes so quick. Okay, so use your gameplay. Turn up the shot error, pass error to 55, 55. Injury severity gets changed to 90, frequency to 40. Or frequency, other way around, frequency to 90, severity to 40. Goalkeeper abilities, 50, 50. Run frequency down to 30. And there you go. Then CPU customization. Do the same thing with 9040. You can see 30. Okay, I think that's all we need to do for the sliders. Yep, cool. So yeah, we'll be playing this match in the Super Cup against Bayern. Probably don't need to update the kits here. Of course, we're playing on Overcast, like we always do. Kermit with Salford City, yeah, that's solid. They're a pretty popular Road to Glory team. I appreciate it, Nathan. Merry Christmas to you too. But yeah, feel free to put your score predictions in the chat, guys. Big match here. Let's see if we can find a appropriate background music to go with it. Get something good here. Yeah, I'm good, Jasper. It's been a good day so far. I'm glad I was able to hang out with you guys a bit too. But yeah, let's kick this one off. Should still be on ultimate difficulty, if I remember correctly. A couple of 3-0, 3-1 predictions, 4-1 to Dortmund. All right, so you guys are expecting some goals. I rate it. Oh. Can we get it on Haaland's left? The finesse shot. 55 shot error, and he still puts it wide, man. I cannot get on with Haaland well. Yeah, I am planning to do Liverpool after this season with Dortmund is coming to an end. And then I was thinking, I don't know, like, I kind of want to do a Journeyman too. for the live streams. Part of me also wants to do like a video format of that, but maybe we just do a Journeyman version 2 on next gen here. And then later this FIFA, probably in the summer, we'll do like a Journeyman Road to Glory for the videos. Dude, Mats Hummel's too good, man. All right, Holland. I'm waiting for the score here from Sancho. All right, we'll take a corner. That might be decent. Punched out from Neuer. We'll try to send that back in. Zakaria getting his first touches on the ball. Finding the pass to Delaney. Poor timed. He's looking for Julian. Asian Champions League. Yeah, if we do another Journeyman, I might start in the A-League this time. I would want to do something different than MLS. I could start with the Sounders because last time I started with Inter Miami. But I think an A-League for the first season would be good. Big block there. Oh, the rebound goes straight back to Conte, man. That is unfortunate. I feel like we defended that as well as we could have. This Bayern midfield, though, is freaking tough to break down. I think if we get that first goal with Haaland, it completely changes the game. They just press so quickly once you receive the pass. Yeah. Good read there from Hernandez. Did I go with Cousins or Hurts? I did end up picking Hurts, Josh. Yeah, I got him on waivers. I know Cousins plays either today or tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I know the Saints play today. Yeah, I think they do play today, so. I still got Will Lutz as my kicker. And then my opponent also has the New Orleans defense. So, yeah, the final begins tonight. We might be onside here. No. All right. How many career modes do I have? I mean, I'm doing the whole city save and the Dortmund save right now for live streams, and then just the Wolfsburg career mode for videos. Oh, just make that run, Haaland, bro. I swear, I don't get on with him, dude. Maybe I should have considered that PSG offer. Like, I agree Haaland would be staying here for a couple seasons, but just does not work out for me. And that is a massive gap in our defense, but get away with one. Good ball. And a cross. That's a counterattack. Let's go. I wasn't sure Memphis could make that pass happen, but what a freaking ball. Yeah, I'll probably be watching some Premier League tomorrow. And some football. That's what I mean. Like, initially the pass out wide by Haaland, but that pass across to Sancho, that's a goal. Neuer rooted to the spot. Beautiful. That was a RBY pass, for those of you wondering. If you do those from the wing, they're so good. Essentially, you just need that runner going into the box, and then it plays it in front of him. The lock on for it is just, it's perfect. The initial cross was Depay. Yeah, it was Haaland to Depay, Depay to Sancho. Let's just try to get into the halftime break here. I'd be good with the 1-1. Oh, Kimmich, don't do it. Thank you. Maybe get forward on one more? Well, if Holland would have won back possession, we still might have here. I was trying to find Holland on that pass, but Memphis. Ah, no. I was trying to test my luck again, see if Holland could get to that RBY for Memphis, but Vikings scored against Saints. Oh, nice. I didn't realize the game already started. Yeah, I saw Scott mentioning that they play today. Let's see, let's see. Plus, we got Will Lutz with a point. Solid. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Right now, technically, I've got the 56-44 advantage for projections. Cook with the touchdown. I'm glad I'm not playing against Cook. I just need a big game from Derrick Henry. It's an interesting decision, like who the best fantasy running back is. Because I think numbers-wise, it might be Henry, but a lot of people prefer Cook. Henry, if he has a big game, he has a big game. But he's had a couple of them where he got, like, I think 10 to 15 points. I know my parents who are Green Bay fans, they're probably watching the game right now, both in terms of, like, it's kind of a tough one, right? Because if the Saints lose, that helps the Packers' chances of getting the 1 seed in the NFC, but it's the Vikings, you know? Oh, what a clearance from Hummels, dude. He doesn't need to use his head. He just bicycle kicks that out of here. A dribble around from Memphis. PK might be playing at right back for them. And this is where the pace from Zakaria comes in handy. Memphis still on the ball. Oh, no, mistimed. That's unfortunate. That was going to be a pass back to Memphis. Same hometown as Derrick Henry. That's pretty cool. Yo, they're leaving way too much space for him. He wasn't even offside there. Okay. All right. Stop the play. Probably yellow card for Hummels. No card. Nice. Leroy Sané coming on, according to the announcer. Here's Angelino really getting his first touches. That's a great goal if he scores. I'm telling you, the build-up's too good, guys. I feel like this has been a good game in terms of the slider settings. Like, pretty even. Both of the goals that we scored are pretty well worked. Yeah, Josh, if I do a Werder Bremen career mode, I think Jordan Morris would be a good signing, because a couple of his seasons ago it was linked that he might move there. All right, let's make some subs. I don't think I got that off in time for kickoff, but let's try out our other striker in Dennis. Let's bring Rain on as well. Okay, save 1 sub just in case this goes to extra time. I'm not sure the Super Cup has extra time, but regardless. Dude, I love these Dortmund announcers. It's great. I don't know if you guys can hear it, like if the game plays loud enough, but it's pretty hype. That's what we need for every team in career mode. Just for that authentic experience. I think La Liga announcers will also be decent. That's something I might need to test out before I like fully start a career mode. Nice. Good job, Walker. There goes Dennis. He's off. Oh, not the best pass, though. All right, 15 minutes left in this one. Dude, I can't believe Piqué is their starting right back. It's an interesting choice from Bayern, to say the least. I would almost use Piqué in like the midfield instead of right back, because you can get away with being like slower in the midfield, and he's tall enough that he'll win some headers. But right back, you need some pace, man. And that's not what Piqué is going to offer you. Again, I need to complete the turn before making those passes. You just can't get away with that this year like you could in previous FIFAs. I wonder if anyone's gotten the score prediction right. 2-1 so far. If anyone's familiar with the Super Cup and whether it goes to extra time or just straight to penalties, might be good to know. I've seen some other interesting ones, like Pogba has been at right back before last year, I think. That was a pretty random one. Off the line, Angelino, you frickin' legend. Don't do it, Bayern. Yeah, let Piqué have the ball. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. Dude, they're just passing between Piqué and Valverde. Okay, finally doing something now with Conte. Back to Valverde. Now Sane. No! Oh my! Clear, 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 clear. Kick it away. Let's go! The game is on our side today, boys. The game is on our side. Oh my goodness. What an end. Dude, with all the BS that's happened to us at Hull City, let's go. And who's going to be lifting up the trophy? Hummels to lift the trophy in front of his former team, Bayern. That's how you start out the season. A little Super Cup action. This is one of the cooler trophies, in my opinion. Hey, but a couple of our new signings stepped up big. Zakaria was solid from the midfield. Angelino with that goal line clearance, saving a goal, and then a little bit of luck with that one hitting the crossbar. Yeah, Josh, I think I'll keep doing the whole city crew mode. I've enjoyed more with the adjusted sliders. And it's unfortunate that I need to update the sliders every time before I record for Wolfsburg, but, you know, it is what it is. I've got them both saved, so I can easily update it. Takes a couple of minutes. But yeah, solid start to the season, guys. We'll recap the squad here as we close out the stream. But pretty eventful one. Pretty eventful Friday stream. Start with a trophy for the Dortmund save in Season 2. Some big signings. Of course, hitting 30,000 subscribers live on stream was pretty awesome as well. Second trophy, I think, Baller. We did pick up the Pokal last season, but first trophy of Season 2 for sure. But yeah, this is the team right now. We still got some funds to work with. Maybe we make some more signings with the next stream. I think we'll probably be back with Hull City on Monday, and then we'll definitely have another Dortmund stream next week. But we might save those funds for January too. But I do want to shout some of you guys out that are in the chat. We got Rizal. Hi from Indonesia. Good to see you here. Hopefully you can catch more of the stream in the future. But I appreciate moderating Josh, Baller, Scott, and Gerald. And we got Alex in the chat. We got Daniel, Istvan, Frederick. And I think that about sums everyone up in the recent comments. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good Christmas if you're celebrating. Good rest of your week and weekend. And yeah, we'll be back on Monday for another live stream right around the same time. I think moving forward, we're going to be doing that 12 o'clock-ish start time for me. So 8 o'clock UK. And 3 o'clock for those of you that are on the East Coast in the US. But yeah, have a good Friday, guys. I'll catch you next week with another live stream and a new Wolfsburg episode, hopefully out on Sunday. But until then, talk to you later.